Hi YouTube, SnipeCrossGG here. Though I'm not playing on my account. This is another account that I'm trying to level up to master. I'm trying to speedrun this actually. I'm about 3.5 hours in. I'll show you very quickly this deck. This is like probably, well no it is, by far the fastest deck I have ever seen in my life. So I imported this from my actual account. I've been using this one. I just hit top 100, I think, again. So, but basically I did that within like 2 days of hitting Masters. I went from 0 to over 200 LP, yeah, in like a day and a half. So, using this deck pretty much entirely. So the way it works is basically you're just playing a lot of low, like 1-cost units. There's a bunch of 1-cost units here. There's 13 1-cost units in the deck, and then a few 2-cost units, and then yeah, it finishes off with some 3-costs. So most of the time, honestly, this deck wins on turn. If I'm going first, I usually can win on turn 5. If I'm going second, usually I'd say I win on turn 6, but quite often I win on, turn 5 as well. On a rare occasion, and I've done it a handful of times, but one on turn 4. And which is just crazy. So this is the best deck, I would say, for leveling up. Like I said, I'm trying to speedrun from like gold to master on this other account, and yeah, I've jumped. So I went from gold to platinum. I'm platinum 3 now, I think. So I think I've jumped full 4 levels or whatever. So yeah, it means I'm plus 20 something. So my record so far since I've hopped onto this account is 20. What was that? 35 games. Yeah, 29-6 so far. So it plays, like I said, very, very quickly. Ruinous Path is for the burn damage, as is Doom Beast, and of course Phantom Prankster, swim style. Yeah, basically you just want to. Well, I'll show you a game. It's yeah, it's pretty quick. The only deck that I would say it has like a really bad matchup. Well, I shouldn't say the only deck. The only type of deck that it has a really bad matchup against is anything that's running Shadow Isles, like Withering Whales. So not all Shadow Isles. I'm running Shadow Isles. So like here, this for example, right? They're running Shadow Isles. I don't know if they'd be running a Withering Whale in this deck. It doesn't seem like the kind of deck that would run it. Okay, this is just dumb. So we want to kick for our 1-drops here. Alright, this is a really, really terrible hand. But if I manage to win this game, then it'll just be really impressive because, yeah, 3 Glimpse opening is really stupid. This is pretty stupid too, though. Double Butcher is awful in opening hand. Having a Butcher is usually pretty good, but you do not want 2 of them in a hand like this. Like, I'm probably going to play this and then play Butcher, which is a real bad waste. Now it's making me think, though. Maybe I don't. No, I think I just actually wait. I'm going to pass. So, okay, so this is a bit better. So I'm going to go here. I'll Butcher on top of this. So I want to get this to 3 before he does something to it. Otherwise, like I'd play that, but okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'd want to play instead. So this is good for burn. I'll play this first. Argument could be made to play this before playing this, but I guess there's no real reason not to. So I'll swing with everything. He'll block this, but that's fine. It stops him from blocking. I was gonna say, it'd be strange. Unless he's got like a, but I would think he would Vile Feast this. Alright, so as you can see, he's on 9 on turn 3. He's actually going to be at 7, because I'm going to, unless he has some life, okay, that's not lifesteal, but, so he's going to kill one of my units, He's going to draw another card for this, but I'm going to play here. And he's down to 7. Alright, so these are basically like really good for restocking. Like I'm hoping to hit a Cursed Keeper with one of these. That would be quite solid. See, and that's the other thing too. Okay, so I think I just let this go actually. I don't think I play any cards. Yeah, I think I just let it go. So this is going to pump his Nasus, but it's also going to let me kind of free develop after this play. Okay, so there's definitely an argument to be taken for taking Doom Beast, but I'm going to go Doomkeeper here. There's Cursed Keeper. So what I don't want to see is him actually having another Caretaker, that he can sack his Caretaker and play a Caretaker. This guy, though, should be able to get it in, especially if he ends up playing a Thresh here, which he very well might. If he plays a Thresh here, the game's over. Okay. That still might be game over. And if he has a Doomkeeper, I think that's his only out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if he doesn't have one, the game's finished. Oh, I guess I can't full board it, though. I mean, I can. He's got 1 mana left. So one of these for sure. I mean, probably should have played this first if I'm going to play it at all. I have to do some math. So this is going to attack last. Only thing that can block it is him. Yeah, I should have played this first, but I'll play it now in case I get... Alright, let's take Bukai. Yeah, I'll play the ephemeral one. I mean, I'm going big or going home here, right? So we send everything. And if my math is correct, I believe this is game. Yeah, because each one of these is killing a unit. So because they're killing, these are getting buffed. Every time I slay a unit, this buffs. Yeah, I think no matter how he does it, I have exact kill. He's trying to figure out a way, trying to rearrange, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, so I had a terrible opening hand. Yeah, like it was a bad opening hand, but still able to win on turn 5. That's what I mean though. This thing is actually like it's nuts how fast this thing plays. Yeah, that means now I'm 30-5. So, I'm sorry, 30-6. 30-6 since I've started on this thing, on this account. If you end up playing against something like Shadow Isles, especially with Freljord, so that's actually the deck that I pretty much will just resign to immediately. I'll play like a couple turns, and if I don't have anything remotely close to game, I just quit. because it's going to save time. Like I don't need to play out a long drawn out game because I'm trying to rank up as fast as possible, right? So yeah, that's the deck. It is. I mean, I think it's pretty fun to play, but I'm sure it's really annoying to play against just because it's so fast. Um, I'll link it below. The idea of this came from a guy named Nick Makes Plays, and I played him on his stream. He wasn't playing this deck though. He was playing something with Nasus in it, but it was running all the same kind of cards. And I don't know. This thing is, like I said, it's the best leveling or the best trying to rank up deck, I would say, in the game currently. It's better than TF Viz. Not saying necessarily it's better as a deck, although to be fair, in that matchup head to head, I think like on my Masters account, I'm pretty sure my record against TF Fizz is like 6-2. Like I beat it more often than not. Maybe I've only lost once. I think I beat it almost every time, just because it kills it fat. Like it kills it the same turn it brings out TF sometimes, which is really nuts. Yeah, so it has really favorable matchups against pretty much anything, including Fiora Shen. Actually, I usually will beat a Fiora Shen before that develops or starts going. The only thing is in that matchup, anything with like a lot of lifesteal will beat this. So I was actually playing a tournament yesterday, and Fiora Shen beat me, knocked me out, because on the turn that I went for game, he ended up having a Spirit's Refuge with a single combat. So he ended up gaining 12 health in one turn. And having said that, I still ended up having him down to, I think 6 when the game ended. So I definitely overkilled him. But lifesteal hurts this deck. But if you're playing against a deck that has a ton of lifesteal, or I don't know why I keep calling it lifesteal, drain, or yeah, well, no, it's lifesteal. I guess it is, right? I haven't played League of Legends in a long time. Wild Rift just came out though too, so maybe I'll give that a shot. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'll try to come up with another video later today. Probably using the same deck, but I'm going to be attempting something really crazy. So we'll see if it works. Anyway, have a great day, everyone. Take care. God bless.